to Inside Line Racing. This is ILR5 and we are at the fourth round of the championship today here in Spielberg for the Austrian Grand Prix, where the mountains are high and one of the shortest tracks on the calendar with 10 turns at 4.3 kilometres. Most people know this track more as the Red Bull Ring, and they had something to cheer about last year where Verstappen won the race in fantastic fashion, and a race where I pretty much enjoyed it, and I'm pretty much looking forward to the thrills and spills of tonight's race. So I am Jess, your commentator for this evening, as per usual, and so far this season we have had 4 different winners and 4 different pole sitters. Can we make it a 5th? Now, we're round number 5, not round number 4. I said round number 4 by accident, and I don't really want that. So, yeah, looks like we're all good. So, we got a full lobby tonight, which is great, and we got dry qualifying, and which is probably going to be a relief for the drivers, which means a mix of possible outcomes of what the strategy is going to be, as far as I'm told, like what would be the best option, what would be the ideal outcome. It is going to be tight actually to see which will be the ideal outcome, but we'll find out from the drivers. So I'm actually going to check the tyres that are on right now. I'm just going to follow someone on a lap actually. Who is on a lap I could follow? Danestar, I think, has just started one in the Mercedes. He is gone past turn 3, the little kink there, and is going towards the DRS section, then going into turn 4 and going and kissing that left-hand curb. He really wants to get a good result today and get that pole breaking. Just he went a bit wide there. That lap time might be invalidated. He's on the super soft though, so he might not have the best grip at the moment, but the best tyres to start on the race is the super soft. So then we're going down the long straight here, breaking 100-metre board again, approaching turn 9 and turn 10, and going towards the start finish straight. Looks like it's not going to be a validated lap time, but it is actually. It's a 1:04.842. So looking good for Danestar right now, as we're seeing Ritson on pole. And I've seen a lot of times in practice where I've seen a lot of people in the 1-minute freeze. So I haven't seen anyone in the 1-minute freeze yet, but we could have a potential of seeing it. So we have quite a mixture. We've got a lot of people in the ultras that are fitted at the moment, but we also got super softs and softs. Now, at the moment, I thought I would see a lot of people on the supers just to get a little feel for the track, but I'm seeing a lot more people on the ultras. Now, we haven't had a wet race since Australia, so I have a little inkling that we could see some rain tonight, but I haven't had official word from the drivers on what the weather is going to be like tonight. So, yeah, I am keeping my ear out at this stage about what is going to happen. So, watch this space for updating developments, as Larkin has just gone a little bit loud. I'm just going to try and follow someone else. I've just got the people's best tyres at the moment. Joe in P16 right now on the set of the supers. It's looking not too bad at the moment. Looks like a good one as he goes around the final corner. Quite well actually, a 1:05.0. That's on the supers, but I know he can go a lot faster now. I've seen a super soft runners go on to, I think, around about the 1-minute force. So, and I think the ultras could go to around about a 1-minute freeze. Now, people going on the supers are telling me that it's likely going to have a dry start to the race. So, I'm going to actually check at some point, but I might be given a surprise. But anyway, we do have a few reserve drivers tonight and a few full-time drivers, which I'm going to mention. Now, Paul McGuinness is not in. He is in England right now. He had karting yesterday, and he's travelling back tomorrow. So in his place, again, we got Jack Payne, who is in the Ferrari tonight, and he's going back to the pits right now. And we got a new driver in the McLaren, and it's a face that I know well. it is Ben Gallagher. So, good old Ben Gallagher. It's great to see you in racing here in ILR5. I believe he was in ILR4, so he got moved down. Or was it the other way around? I can't remember. But he's glad to be here. It'll be interesting to see what he could do. He's on his out lap at the moment, though, so I might actually follow him on the hot lap, actually, to showcase the new drivers a little bit. We're starting to see times tumble a little bit. Let us know in the comments who you think is going to get pole position today. It should be interesting to watch, and I hope you're always hyped as we are. So, as Ben Gallagher's going towards the start of turn 1, and now, as I like to call it, a bit of turn 2 and turn 3 at the same time, as we're approaching the first DRS complex of the session. As he's got a yellow flag that probably not have helped him in the slightest. He's last at the moment, but he's going around into 7th, all the way to 8th, kissing that left apex, getting a very good exit in that corner actually, so that's going to maximise performance, I think, from the McLaren driver. Now going into turn 5 and then approaching turn 6. Oh, that was a little bit of a twitch from Ben Gallagher there. I need to get my turns right as well, so that would help. As he is going towards the next straight, going towards turn 8 and 9 now, and approaching turn 10. There's a little bit of debris that's just flying off, and I'm not quite entirely sure who. But Ben across the line, is it going to be his pole at the moment? The first guy to go into the 1 minute freeze. Now, he's on the ultras, don't forget. The ultras don't tend to last very long compared to the supers. The supers can last for about 16 laps before people can actually go onto the softs. So yeah, that is pretty good from him, but that is probably the fastest time I've seen in the 1 minute freeze. I don't think we could see faster than that, but you never know. So a good time right off the bat from him. It just looks like it was very clean. He had good exits, good runs. It was just great to see him really live to his potential. So all in all, good on him. So, quite a lot of people are in the pits right now. So, who else is on the lap? Speed Senna is back. He wasn't here last week, I believe. He might have been, but he wasn't in the top last week. As he goes towards the final corner, he's on the soft tyres. Oh, that's going to be his lap time invalidated. Let's just see if he crosses the line. It's 1 minute 7.1 on the soft tyres. Can't measure the 1 minute 6.3 on the soft. The fastest time on the soft is Pancake, who is in P13 at the moment. So looks like the Ferrari. My God, looks like the Renaults are thinking of starting at a similar strategy. And people in the ILR5 chat saying, "Oh God, I'm actually watching the ILR5 chat, and it is actually quite funny." Yeah. So. Cool. So I think Larkin is going on the lap right now, I think, or he might be slowing down. I don't know. I can't really tell, to be honest. I think he's in the Williams in 6th for the moment. I'll just get the times for the lead at the moment. And the top, to be honest, the gap between first and second is like a second at the moment. So, but the gap between second and 10th is covering about a second. Actually 10th and 11th, so that is pretty good, as Larkin is probably going to go into the pits now, or he might be on a flyer. Yep, he's on the flyer actually. He is looking to better his time. And what is it going to be this time? It is a 1 minute 7.5, so he doesn't improve. Actually, he might have, no he hasn't, because his last one was a 104. Two people did not say a lap time, probably due to the fact that the lap time got invalidated. So we'll just wait to see what they can do. And we've got 6 minutes left of the session. Good to see some of you in the chat as well. Now, I think Lorenzo's on an out lap as well. Joe might be on one I already followed him though. I'm going to try and follow someone I haven't followed much. Berto's coming across the final corner. What lap time is he going to set? He's actually on a flyer, and he's 7th at the moment. So, he's going towards turn 1 and approaching turn 2 and 3 in the Ferrari. I'm actually quite, I still find it quite funny that he chose the 69. Anyway, but we got Lenny in the chat who is watching. Hi Lenny, nice to see you. He is rooting for Verstappen and Owen. So yeah, at the moment, they're at the bottom at the moment, but maybe we could see them go onto the ultras for one last lap. We'll have to find out. As I do see someone going to the gravel. That might be a Haas driver. Not quite sure what Haas driver it is, but anyway, just hopefully my mic's okay as well. So Roberto's going towards the final few corners now. He's looking to improve. He's doing alright on the RS, so we'll have time to go back into the pits, I think, and set one more lap. There's a little bit of a slide there. He moves to the right a little bit. He improves though by 1/10 of a second. That pushes him up to P6. Chapalili improves quite a lot, and so does Verstappen as well, but not enough to beat Ben Gallagher at the moment. Chapalili in P2 and Verstappen in P3. So I'm trying to see who is improving. Ritson's on one as well. He's on the ultras. I wonder if he can better his time. Time. Well, he improved by 2:10, so he's up into 4th. It's a 1-minute 4. So it's a 1-minute 4.1, I think, roughly, because Ben Gallagher's time was a 1-minute 4.449. So anyway, and we also got Jake in the chat. Hello. So Ritson has not been that consistent this season. He got a win in Bahrain, but he didn't do too well in, I can't remember what track it was yet last week. It was, I can't remember. It was Spain last week, and he got pole, but he didn't convert that point to the win. I'm going to challenge people. Can someone who starts on pole, can they get the win? Well, if they're on the ultras, then possibly not, because again, like I said, the ultras don't last very long. Danestar's probably going into the pit. How about Speed Senna? Speed Senna is on his in-lap, I think. Yes, he is. His DRS is glued shut. Danestar is, yeah, pretty much either everyone's on their in-laps or their out-laps at the moment. So let's just switch to someone who's on an out-lap. Let's go follow Carmeds. I haven't followed much of Carmeds. He's in the 14. Yeah, I was going to follow Joe, but I already took him on a lap earlier on. So here we go. As we are approaching turn 4. As he's going right now, approaching turn 5, getting that right apex. He's doing very well to David in the lines, approaching turn 6. A lot of people might get caught there if they're not careful. And then go towards 7 and 8 coming up now, approaching 9 and 10. Here he goes, Carmeds is going to cross the line. A lot of people getting caught in the final corner. And it's, he is, I commentated on his outlap, didn't I? Oh my god, my brain's not working. Let's hey ho! Excuse me, because I was racing in ILR5 as well, so my concentration was on that. Unfortunately, I was hoping for a good result. Things didn't turn out too good. It was my tyres that were the issue tonight, really. So that's why I didn't have a good race, because to be honest, towards the end stint, I found it struggled to keep up with the tyres. So, oh well, hopefully some of these guys have a much better race than me tonight. Hopefully anyway. And I will be bringing back the Supercharge Award again, like I did last week. So the people who have gained the most positions in 2 laps, they get a little award. They just get a little bit of a pride thing. It's not really anything special, they just get a pride that they've gained the most positions in 2 laps. Let's see how Carmeds is doing right now. We've got 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. I think Carmeds will have time to go for another lap. Speed Senna has retired. 1 minute 7.9. So he will have to go out again. As I don't think we got a Red Bull going out. It's J Carty. And literally pretty much everyone is going out. I think Ben Gallagher is pretty much happy with his lap, so he's staying where he is. Everybody else is going out. RZDB, he needs to get a move on. He's still in the pits right now if he wants to get a lap in. I am going to follow our championship leader, Verstappen. Where is he on track? He is starting his lap. Oh, he improved. On my screen, he improved by 2 seconds, but I was looking at someone else there, which is probably why. Verstappen is going to get a toe. I am just going to check to see if anyone is further on the lap I can follow. Ritson is about to cross the line soon. He's slowing down because I think he wants to go to the line when the time's up. Whoever wants to get pole, they need to get 1 minute 2. So that's going to be tight as anything to get a 1 minute 2. I haven't seen anyone in Austria get a 1 minute 2 unless you're like a really fast driver. So props for that. So a lot of people are actually liking Austria, to be honest. I'm just going to see where Huberto is on track. Rich is set to 2, Huberto is set to 1. Yeah, it's Verstappen that's on a third lap at the moment. Will he have time to set another lap? Maybe. It's going to be close. He's going to come across the line now. Is it going to be enough for pole? Nope. You'll have time to go for 1 more lap though, only just. Ben Gallagher thinks that his lap is good enough, so he is not going. Oh, Shapley's got a bit wide again. I don't think that's... I think it's a chance for pole over. Ritson, he's going through sector 2. Danestar, he's not going to improve. Roberto Mancini, he's in sector 2 as well. I'm just looking mainly at the championship rivals to see Owen's on the lap as well. Oh, Ritson binned it in the wall and he's out. He's binned it in the pits. Oh, but it's over anyway. Owen's about to cross the line. What lap time can he set? 1 minute 4, so it puts him in 14. He can't do anything. Carmed is slowing down. Verstappen, I think, is the only guy who can do it. Let me just go on board with him quickly. There we go. Everyone else is finished. It is all up to him now. He's pushed. No, he's not. No, he's is he going? I don't know. Oh, he's running. I think he must be running out of fuel. He might be going on the RS. I don't know, but he's not improving anyway. So Ben Gallagher takes pole with a 1 minute 3.1. Now that is insanely fast. ILR5. It is so quick. So what's the Ben for that? Well, there's debut in ILR5. I think a lot of people are thinking what on earth this has happened. But that is good. That is good. Apparently, Ben got a bit of a corner cut. But I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I will have a look quickly. But anyway, here is your standings. With Ben Gallagher on pole with a 1.3.1. Chapelili, then it's Verstappen. 4th is Ritson. 5th is Danestar. Then it's Larkin in 6th. Joe in 7th. Cam K 8th. Rich 9th. Roberto 10th. Payne 11th. Farber 12th. Carmed 13th. Owen 14th. Aldo 15th. Lorenzo 16th. RZDB 17th. Jay Carty in 18th. Niels in 19th. And Senna is last on the grid. So everyone did manage to set a lap time. So we will have to wait and see what is going on. So it is, looks like it's a dry race as well. So dry quali, dry race. So we're not going to get the wet stuff out as we thought we were going to get. But, you know, we shall see. So strategy today looks like it's going to be a lot of people going on, starting on the set of a super soft tyres and then pitting around about lap 14 to 20-ish. Well, lap 14 to 18, I think. But I think by lap 16 the tyres start to die anyway. So yeah, probably people will start pitting a lap 14 to 16. The ultras will probably pit around about lap 10. So just watch out for that. Looking forward as the green light is going out. We've got a McLaren front row. So interesting. So we are about to get underway. We are going to get the tyres right now. So everybody in the bottom lot is on the supers. The top 10 are on the set of the ultras. So the supers. Will the supers work more than the ultras? We'll have to wait and see. Now, I've never seen a situation where all the top 10 is on the softest compounded tyre. But, yeah, I've been to some race in Austria where people started on ultras, they made it work, and they still finished in the top 5. So, it is doable, but it is probably is a lot harder, but we'll have to wait and see. So, we're about to get ready then for the set of events. Now, we're going to watch for turn 1 to see if they make a way cleanly. Also, turn 2 and 3 as well. Another potential would be turn 4 and 5 as well, where we can get the DRS straight as well. So, watch for these, and possibly you can do it in turn 8 as well. And 9, it could be possible, but it'll be tricky. It will be tricky. So a lot of overtaking opportunities, but a lot harder as well. So we'll have to find out. So I wonder what these drivers are going to do and make of this track. It is my favourite track to commentate on, so make this a good one, boys. And we are about to get ready then for the start of this race. Hope you're all as hyped as I am for the start. We have got Ben Gallagher on pole, Chappellini alongside him, and Verstappen and Ritson in the second row. As we're waiting for the last few drivers to cross the line. Here we go, we're about to get underway here in Austria for ILR5. The lights are about to come on. We've got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are underway. It looks like Ben has a better getaway from Chappellini. Chappellini, not the best start from him, but the 2 Mercedes already over the back of the Haas. The Haas struggling a little bit as well. Almost a bit of contact for the Mercedes driver already up the front. We're already seeing a little bit of debris at the back, so a few people dropping already. But so far, everyone else making it clean into turn 1. We're already seeing a few moves. We've got the Renault diving around the inside on the Mercedes. The 2 Ferraris, the Williams, the Force India. Oh my word, this is absolutely crazy right now as they're all side by side each other. It is mental, absolutely mental. Joe is now on the back of Jack Payne. He's going to dive around the outside. He's got the Renault and he's got 4 wide as well with the Williams as well. So 3 wide almost as Kamke tries to get a little piece of the action as well. Meanwhile, let's jump back to the battle for the lead. We got Larkin and Chappellini. So looks like we had a issue with Ben Gallagher. Ben's dropped him massively. What has happened to him? He must have lost quite a few positions there. I didn't see quite what happened there, as Owen just goes past him. And I think Rich's got that. Oh no, what's he done? He's had a spin and a half. He's trying to avoid everybody else. So, and he's almost touched, I think. I don't know what car he's touched. But we got Farber in the pits. I think a Williams must have caught up. So our Coleman, I'm jinxed already, haven't I? Coleman is down right at the bottom. And Chappellini is leading this race so far. Farber is going on to the set of the soft tyres. Owen Wyatt is on a charge. Roberto as well. He's got Jack Payne as well right behind him. He's going to go approaching turn 5 and 6. They're going to go side by side and cracking defending from Owen. He's got Rich also alongside. Can it make it 3 wide? 3 wide on this corner is not good. So Rich might have to stay behind just a little bit and go to this next corner and then make the move that he wants to. So Rich is definitely looking for a mistake right now from the guys up front. Now Jack Payne now 1/10. They're all on the super soft tyres. Rich is, I wonder if Rich will catch up to those ultra soft tyres, but or will it die? We'll have to find out. As we're already seeing quite interesting developments in the P6 as well between Joe and Danestar, but we'll see if Jack and Owen can make it going at the moment. We'll have to wait and see which is the closest battle on track. I mean, the closest battle on track is between Jack and Owen right now. Owen defends the right hand side line. Jack takes the inside. he got almost touching. I think they touched just a little bit, but I don't think there was any harm done. A little bit of argy-bargy right now. He's got the Force India of Rich, and Ben has retired from the session, so not a good day from the office from Ben Gallagher then, as he'd only lasted 2 laps on his ILR5 debut. What a shame at the moment, but it is looking all good for Shapalili as Larkin is in P2. What a great start for Larkin. He's just on fire right now. So let's check positions gained quickly before I forget. So positions gained. Looks like Niels has got the Supercharger Award this week. That wasn't too much hesitation. So well done to Niels. He's going into the pits at the moment though. Owen and Jack battling side by side once again, going through turn 1. Niels getting a 5-second stop go for speeding in the pit lane, so he'll have to choose whether to serve his soft stop go or not. What's going to happen here? Owen and Jack side by side again. Can Rich capitalise on any of these guys' mistakes if they make one? No, they can't. Jack makes his way past Owen. Jack up into P8. Owen is going to get DRS, I think. Not quite. Ooh, that was close. That was very close indeed. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here as we approach turn 5 and 6. Owen's still on the back of Jack Payno, so he can get them in the next couple of laps. It's a very good battle to watch between these two. The battle for the points, I should say. As also we got Carmade in the fight as well. So yes, it will be interesting as Ben Gallagher has left the session. He is not happy with his performance whatsoever. Now Rich is going to see if he can try and make the move down past Owen. Round the outside he goes. And he doesn't do it quite at the moment. Almost touching again. So could this be his next chance on the DRS straight? He has DRS. Owen should have DRS from the car in front. So he's able to gain a little bit more speed, because if he didn't have DRS, Rich would have probably easily got the move done there. Right, let's go back with Ritson and Dane Star, the two Mercedes, all side by side, going through turn 5. So that was incredible stuff in the two Mercedes cars. Ritson into P4, and we got Joe right on the back of this as well, and say, I want to join this party, thank you very much. Look at this battle, it's incredible. As we're going towards the final few corners, Ritson trying to cover them both up. He must be in insane pressure right now, going into these next few stages, as they're all on the ultras. They could start to struggle a little bit, and we'll just have to find out what happens. The biggest loser, as we've got Dane Star trying to go on the outside line. Ritson going wide a little bit. That allows Dane Star to go side by side, going into turn 2 and approaching turn 3. Here we go. Ritson has lost it a little bit there, as he's got under pressure from Joe as well. Berto, he's not that far behind either. We are starting to see a train forming, ladies and gentlemen. Get your seatbelts on, because this is going to be a cracking ride. We've got yellow flag in set 3. That is Carmade. I think he's dropped it. LZDB is now out of the race. Not quite sure what happened with him, but he's out of the race anyway. So I wonder how it is going to go between two Mercedes, the Haas and the Ferrari driver. The Haas and the Ferrari, both Ferrari powered engines. So I wonder if these guys will be working together. Jack Payne 1.7 seconds behind Umberto at the moment. He's got Owen pressuring down his neck. We do have Ritson in the pits. It was a given really, because his tyres were pretty much on the brimps of going. So that's going to allow people to possibly make some more moves. Umberto, who really catched up to Joe DNUSC on that lap, as Owen has got 3-second time penalty. We are starting to see penalties roping in thick and fast here, as Jack Payne takes the move, but no, Beto gets the move, sorry, not Jack, as Joe got the switchback there, and up into P6. What a switchback from Joe, actually. Did some good defending. Roberto is pulling away just a little bit, but not quite. He is doing okay. He's trying to match his pace, but we can see Joe, he just has a good grip today. Oh, Joe! I jinxed him again. And he's got a 3-second penalty. And I jinxed him. How many commentators' curses I've had this stream? Pretty much a lot. I am not going to count how many commentators' curses I've had already. That's put Joe down. He's probably going to go to the pits now. Oh, he's careful. He can't speed too much. Hopefully he doesn't get a speeding penalty. Don't speed. Don't speed. Oh, that was close. Getting my heart racing. So he's going to the pits now. We're going to probably see a lot of the ultra soft runners pitting in the next lap or so. So here Joe is going on. So let me just check his tyres actually. He is on a set of the ultras again. Wait, what? He's on the ultras. Okay. So it looks like Joe is going for a 2-stop. So meanwhile we've got a battle between P6 and P7. Owen makes his way past Roberto. Roberto's struggling with his tyres. Looks like the supers are starting to come to his own because Lorenzo has just got past Roberto as well. Who else is on the supers? It's Conquest. So Conquest can catch up to them in the next couple of laps depending on when these guys start to pit. Richard's doing not too bad on the side of the ultras actually. He's keeping up with them, which is good. So he's doing well in managing his tyres. To be honest, if I chose to go on the ultra soft for the Australian Grand Prix, I would be dying and I would struggle with the tyre well a lot more than I would do on the super to start with. So yeah, these guys are keeping very well. So Richard went behind is the train forming again. Kamke gaining a penalty. Lorenzo still on the back of Owen Wyatt. Owen's already pulling away from Roberto though. He's still right behind Jack Payne though, so it'll be an interesting 3-car little battle as well. Verstappen into P2. Larkin and Verstappen having a little bit of a battle as well. So this can get very interesting as whoever makes this move now is going to get the good position when it comes to the pit stops. So Larkin really needs to find the time right now. If he wants to pit now, he's got to, I think one of them's going to make the jump. Looks like Verstappen is pitting. Larkin's pitting, sorry. And Verstappen is staying out. What about Danestar? Is Danestar going to the pits? Yes, no he's not. He's staying out. How about Huberto on the other hand? Looks like Huberto's going to the pits. A lot of penalties being given. Not more than the races I've seen already tonight. There wasn't much penalties in ILR7 to be honest, there was hardly any, so it's quite a lot already in ILR5, so but there's a lot of corners which are quite notoriously hard for corner cutting. Owen and Lorenzo side by side in turn 3 then. Owen's going to get the DRS and down more than advantage. Is Lorenzo in DRS range? No, he is not. Right now, so he's going to get the lunge very well, but Lorenzo getting the switch back. Just what he needed to do right now. Lorenzo up into P5 of this Grand Prix. And he's starting to pull away ever so slightly. Verstappen now in second. Larkin is just pitted, going to set the soft tyres. So looks like he's going to, I think it's going to be tight to get those supers to the end. Maybe he might pin on a set of ultras to go for the fastest lap. But I don't think the softs are going to last from lap 11 to lap 36. That is just impossible. I don't think they will. I don't think they will last at this rate. So it's going to be a close one. So we've got Verstappen in the pits. He comes across in P7. Owen's going to try and have another look around the outside of Lorenzo. Bit of touching again. Lorenzo is very good at defending and very good at committing. He's not giving up, but even if someone makes a move, he wants to get that move done. He wants to defend from him. But he's still right on the back of him at the moment, so I wonder how this is going to work here. As Lorenzo is gone past him again. This is really intense between the ones both on the same strategy. Owen on the super soft as well as Lorenzo. We've got one of the last of the super soft, the ultra soft runners, Shapalili, going into the pits. And I think Owen is going to the pits as well. It's a few laps earlier than I thought, but I did see a few people in ILR7 tonight that pitted roughly about the same time anyway, so, you know, Shapalili going on to set the softs as well. Where does he come out in relation to Verstappen? He's about 2 seconds. 2 seconds behind Verstappen. And he's got Larkin right behind him as well. Where does Owen come in? He is on the soft, but he's down in 13th at the moment. So so he's got a bit of making up to do here. Berto now up into 15, down into 15. We've got Jack Payne, Lorenzo and Conquest in the top 3 on track. They'll be pitting the next couple of laps or so. It does depend on what their teammate actually does. So intense battles happening here. Larkin is going to try and have another battle with Shapalili. If Larkin has a good result here, he's going to be his best result in a long time. And this will be absolutely amazing to see. Looks like at the moment, if things as it stand, we won't see a different winner stand because Shapalili will be the first to break the different winner streak. So, or will be Verstappen if Verstappen goes past or Larkin, you never know. Actually, speaking of Verstappen is going to challenge Larkin for the next second place, and he does that very well. So this could be very, very feisty here. As Aldo Shapalili is getting a toe from Aldo up front on the old tyres they are. The supers are starting to wear a little bit, so particularly around this turn, that is where you start to lose a lot of grip going through these sets of turns. And if you're not careful, you can lose it. Here we go. Larkin is through Verstappen right now. Aldo is going into the pits. Jack Payne is staying out. And Jay Carty has got Larkin past him as well. And Jay Carty's in the pits as well. So the only Ferrari to stay out, no, the only the sixth off to stay out is Jack Payne. We've got a yellow flag, which I do believe. Oh, Jay Carty's been held up in the. Oh, I thought he got held up in the pits there. Oh my word. So Jack is still on the ultra soft tyres, interestingly enough, because he had an incident earlier on this race. Why did I say races in a W? I wasn't meant to say that, but hey ho. So the number 37 car is going to do all he can. He's got Niels has already been that. I think Niels has got disconnected because Niels is having troubles at the moment. So it is not. To be honest, it's not a good day in the office for them. There is a few guys, I think people have been Niels have been told to get back into the lobby because his car is still there. Falbert is going into the pits. Larkin is going to have another challenge on Verstappen soon. And Jack Payne is in the pits right now as Shapalili is now leading this race. We've got a three-way battle for the lead as we're approaching turn 2 and turn 3. Lorenzo getting a 3-second time penalty there, so I think it's his second. I will need to start tracking penalties a little bit more, but I will. Do not worry, I will make sure of it. Larkin now. He is now 4 tenths behind Verstappen, but Verstappen is having some insanely good pace on Shapalili. Both of them are using dominance that they were having in previous races and showing much good racecraft, and they're racing each other. Good to see the two nearby championship rivals in the championship fight position. Is great. It is great to see, and that could mean that one of these guys can either extend their lead or close the lead in the championship, which will be pretty intense, I must say. So I am watching for the midfield battles as well, so we'll keep an eye on that. Senna gets another penalty. I think to be honest, penalties is going to play a key factor in who gets. Oh, there's a tyre that's. Oh, Senna's DNF'd in turn 2, and the tyre was just fallen off his car. So I'm not sure if he's binned it himself or anything. I didn't really quite see what happened. I see where he was at, but I didn't see where he crashed. So that is very, very intriguing, that. And we got another yellow flag in sector 1. That's probably some cars trying to move out the way. Let us know your thoughts in the chat. Who you think is going to win this crazy race so far. It's been good. Great battles. Verstappen is finding some good pace. He's saving his ERS. How is Chapalini's on his ERS at the moment? Verstappen's run a bit wide. Chapalini's on 55 now. He's on 4 ERS. Verstappen is not bumping it up to 4 yet. He is just waiting. He's just waiting for the perfect moment to get the jump. So what's going to happen for Verstappen? Larkin's right behind him as well, but Verstappen is going to have a bit more of the edge. Not quite, maybe in the next corner. I have seen tonight a lot of people, including myself, lose DRS in this corner. I have had a lot of DRS failures tonight when I was battling for the car in front or the car behind. So, oh, Nuberto's out. I can't really follow Neil because Neil was ghosted. Okay, that is interesting. Verstappen and Chapelli still having their battles. Lorenzo and Danestar as well going through turn 5 and 6. Lorenzo's right behind. Danestar on form at the moment on those soft tyres. He's 2 tenths behind. Going towards the final sector now. I'm actually going to see how fast the sector was actually compared to before. But I think I was a little bit too late on that. I get another yellow flag in sector 3. Joe is out! What's happened to Joe? Let's go on board with Ritson. I couldn't see what happened there. It might have been, I don't know, it might have been the pits. It might have been the pits. Another casualty of the pits, I think. So far, we've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers so far. So we're now down to 15 drivers. So that is more than I thought in Australia. I thought we will see more. But anyway, we've got a battle for P9, or P8, as Congress almost way past her in there. Watch out for Danestar and Lorenzo. We've got Larkin alongside with that train as well. This is going to be incredible. Danestar manages to hold on. Oh, Danestar's gone a bit wide. Chapalili's got a 3-second time penalty. That is crucial. You really wouldn't want to get penalties at this stage of the race. Poor Chapalili. And a lot of people going wide there. I think a few warnings will be made there. Lorenzo going side by side with Danestar. And we also got the Ferrari of Jack Payne as well. 3 wide, 4 wide. Oh my word. What is going on here? This is going to be sensational. Wow. Let's go on ball with Rich and see what happens here. We've got Danestar and Jack Payne side by side. Could we potentially see Lorenzo and Rich go side by side? Oh, the 4 are really bunched up. They are really bunched up here. This is one of the tracks where we could definitely see more side-to-side action, and that's what we're doing right now. As Jack Payne still on the back of him. Aldo made his way past her and Wyatt on his newer tyres. But meanwhile, we are watching this battle here to see if that develops. And see how that goes. We have got 16 laps of this Grand Prix and Chapalili still leads the race. I will keep an eye on the leaders gap to see if that changes. It might do. Actually, let's go and jump on board with the lead battle. Going into turn 3. Verstappen getting the jump on Chapalili there. Now approaching turn 4. They're going side by side. They're going to have equal DRS. Here we go. Side by side once again. Verstappen getting the inside line. Chapalili to the outside there. Larkin is joining in as well. Can Larkin see this is a good opportunity here? Jack Payne's made his walk past Danestar as well. To be honest, I don't really know which battles to look tonight. Because there's battles for the lead and there's battles for P5. So, interesting stuff to watch here. As Larkin is having a good time watching this battle and just waiting for the perfect opportunity. I know I've said perfect opportunity too many times this race, but we have. So much stuff has been going on already. So we have got Larkin on the back. Oh, Larkin's got a time penalty now. I will check penalties once again soon because I know a few of you are going to wonder what the penalty situation is as well. As we got intense battling. Oh, Danestar's out. What's happened to Danestar? I'm missing all of it. Oh! That is on the start finish straight. That was a nasty shunt. Let's the battle for the lead is still going. Chapelini going wide. Larkin goes past him. I am quite surprised a safety car hasn't been brought out, to be quite honest with you. We'll have to wait and see anyway. Larkin's still on the back of Verstappen. Chapelini has definitely got some ground, but they're on similar penalties anyway, so it's a battle for track, but Verstappen is going to have the edge due to the fact I don't think Verstappen has any penalties. I won't check now because there's still some battling going on for pretty much the whole race so far between. I already see a little bit of debris from Danestar's crash, which still hasn't materialised, to be honest. So we'll have to wait and see. Rich just goes past Lorenzo. So let's watch out for Chapelini as he tries to get past Larkin. Larkin dives it in around the inside of Verstappen. A bit of a touch contact made, but not quite. Oh, Jack Payne's disconnected. No, that is not what Jack Payne needs right now. But we got Larkin on Verstappen now. Chapelini still two tenths behind. So what's going to happen to Larkin then? He's doing ever so well. I wonder if he is going to stay behind due to the penalty, or he wants to challenge for the move to most recent safety. You never know. We are still getting the yellow flag, so they won't be forced to overtake right now. Owen White out of all this though moved up into P6. He's made his way past Conquest Aldo. So Larkin not quite enough to make the move jump yet. We'll watch them as they go up the hill, up the mountain, as I say. A very good view of the mountain. As Larkin almost tried to do it around the inside, and Verstappen covers him off. Let's watch Owen and Conquest trying to avoid the debris there. Into turn one they go. I'm watching Larkin every minute to see if Larkin is going to make the jump, but here we go. Aldo's going to take the left-hand side line. Owen tries to go around the outside of Aldo. Oh, it's very tight entry. Almost being forced off the circuit, so Aldo dropped it to 6th. Owen's now in 5th due to Jack Payne disconnecting. Carmed is going into the pits. I think that would be his final stop, I think, by the looks of things. So we'll just watch out going on here as Conquest, I think, is ghosted. No, that's Neil. Sorry, Neil's my bad. But Larkin, he's doing all his might. He's got the hunger. It was a late lunge day. He's going to go side by side with Verstappen. Chapelini is going 3 wide here. This is incredible. Larkin's dropping down in 3rd now. No, Chapelini's going to take it again. Chapelini's going to dive it in instead. Can Chapelini do what Larkin couldn't do? Yes, he does. Very nice executed move from Chapelini. Chapelini is in the lead on track right now. I think a few Chapelini fans will be delighted that this is happening right now. They'll be going, yes! So, who are you rooting for? Who do you want to win? Let us know. And Ritson has gone onto the Celta Supers as well. So I think Lorenzo, Ritson and Carmed will be going for the fastest lap tonight. So I won't be surprised if that happens. So here we go. I'm losing track of rounds, to be honest. Round 3 of this battle. It's going to be insane. Shapalili and Verstappen is going to have another look. Verstappen getting the better entry this time. Shapalili's going to have DRS though. No, he's lost DRS at this point. So he is going to challenge once again. Getting much better corner speed actually. The one a little bit wide there. Larkin is losing a bit of pace between these two at the moment. But we are starting to see faster laps after faster laps. Camke going on the third voltage, which is a bit of a gamble to make it towards the end, to be honest with you. But we'll have to find out. We've got a yellow flag. I'm not quite sure what that's for. But anyway, watch very carefully. See how this top 3, when will they clear off this debris, guys? That debris is still there. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And car makers retired. So we're now down to 13 drivers. Shapalili and Verstappen fighting again. It looks like they're fighting every lap for a position here. It's good to see this because the last few races we've had pure domination from the leader. We haven't seen it much all race. This time, we've been having battles pretty much every lap between the leaders. I wonder if they make highlights. I wonder if it's going to be hard for them to make their own POV highlights due to the fact that they've been involved in so many battling. We've got another yellow flag in sector 3 now. It's not telling me who. So, GG game. But anyway, I think Verstappen's got a bit of pace because Larkin has gone all over the back of him again. To be honest, I'm too scared to look at the penalties at this stage. So let's watch Larkin once again going to turn 1. Not many moves being made in turn 1 at the moment because they take it a little bit cautious, and most moves that we see is around turns 2 and 3, which is what Verstappen is going to look. Right now, a very good helicopter shot, actually. He gets the move done, almost a little bit of a slide from Verstappen there. Shapalili and Verstappen going side by side once again. Shapalili and Verstappen, it's going to be close. In ERS mode 2 at the moment, Shapalili just holds on to Verstappen. Shapalili stays in the lead for now. Let's watch and see how this goes. Like I said, both Shapalili and Verstappen pretty much even on pace so far this race, so that is very good to watch. So we'll just watch for these guys battling for the last 10 laps or so, and I will keep an eye on the midfielders. Aldo 9 seconds behind Erwin, Lorenzo 2 seconds behind Ritson for the final point. That is getting tight, I must say, between these two, but we've got a lead battle to come up with them. Good job I battled them at the right time. Looked at them at the right time, going side by side once again. When at turn 3 do they not battle? This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Verstappen now takes the lead. Let us know in the chat who you think is going to win the battle. Is it going to be Shapalili or Verstappen? And Shapalili's gone wide. He almost hit Larkin now. I did see a bit of debris fall again. Could there be a bit of damage? If there was a bit of damage, I think it would have probably been a bit minor. I think that's probably what it would have been. So, let's see where Shapalili is on track. Verstappen already pulling away, but I won't be surprised if they can catch up soon as well. As Larkin is going into the pit, so I was right then. He had a bit of damage, but I don't know what. So let's just follow him in the pits, actually. See what has happened to Larkin. He looks like he is changing his front wing by the looks of things. And he's been held up in the pits quite a bit. And he's going on to the Ultras to set the fastest lap. Shapalili and Verstappen having a little bit of a battle once again then. And Chapalili holds the line ever so well. Verstappen, once again, they're just not giving up, are they? They're just showing pure metal, pure class talent at the moment. And we've got about 5 or 6 laps to go. So, imagine what it's going to be like if this goes on for the majority of the season. But Austria, I think, is where we start to see true pace, because a lot of people actually like Austria. Why is this debris not being cleared off? That's probably put a lot of people off. So meanwhile for 10th, I'll keep an eye on that in a minute, but let's watch Verstappen and Chapalili once again. Verstappen taking the right hand side line. I think it just alternates every lap. 1 minute Chapalili leads, next is Verstappen, then Chapalili, then Verstappen. It's just changed. And I think Larkin is managed to go past Rich. So Larkin is back to where he is at the moment, so he hasn't gained quite a lot. So, but I don't think he's going to find 20 seconds in 6 laps. But it just depends on how far they can push these tyres as well. Battle for the last point is between Lorenzo and Ritson. Jack Payne, I think it's not for points right now because Jack Payne has lost it a bit. Oh, ignoring yellow flag. Ritson got a time penalty. Aldo's just made his way past Owen Wyatt. Oh, Verstappen's pitting. Wait a minute, what just happened with Verstappen? Did he have a change in front wing or something? I didn't see what happened there because of the battle I was seeing with Conquest and Owen. Because I wanted to get a bit more variety in battles. So, Verstappen stayed ahead of Larkin. So, maybe that was his plan all along. He's about 17 seconds. Conquest going a bit wide again. There goes Owen's teammate, Jay Carty. Past Conquest now. That is now Owen up into 5th place. And Conquest is going to challenge Jay Carty once more as well. I think, to be honest, I think all around there might be a few stewards inquiries. Not sure who, but I have a feeling that there are going to be some busy stewards tonight on all tiers, to be honest. But we will find out as Conquest made his way past Jay Carty once again. Oh! That was very lucky they didn't end in a spin there, because that would have been awful. So we are watching, see what happens in the final lap, few laps as well, just to see what happens. As I think Conquest manages to hold on to Jay Carty. Yes, he does. So this could be a good battle. As yeah, I don't think Jack Payne's going to find time on the Lorenzo. So pretty much Lorenzo's top 10 is secure. But what about this place? Here we go with Jay Carty. He's doing all his might at the moment, going towards DRS straight. Conquest saving his DRS. Jay Carty DRS is on 25% by looks of things. Yes, it is. So that's what that is stage right now to see where he is currently. So this is going to be an interesting final couple of laps, but Verstappen is already gaining on Chapalili quite a bit with his ultra soft tyres. He's now 11 seconds behind him, so we'll keep an eye on the gap between Chapalili and Verstappen actually, because it will be pretty much intense to watch. So make sure you fasten your seatbelts once again. So I think Conquest stays. Yeah, I think Conquest stays behind Jay Carty at the moment by the looks of things. And I think I realised my game audio was quite loud. Oh! Shapalili! 5 seconds stop go for ignoring yellow flag. Now, checking penalty time. Let's see what the penalty situation is right now. Shapalili is on 1 penalty and then a stop go, which you'll have to serve. Verstappen's on 2 warnings with no penalties. Larkin is on 1 penalty and he's on his final warning at the moment. And Rich is on 1 penalty. So, Verstappen, if he wants to win this race, he has got to find 1 second. 1 second, that's it. Because Chapelini's got 3 seconds worth, followed by the 5 seconds if he doesn't serve his stop go. So he has got to find the time. Could this be the deciding moment of this race? Larkin gets another penalty then. So I wonder how that's going to come into fruition. We'll have to wait and see as we approach the end. So let us know in the chat. Let us know your thoughts on driver of the day by going and just typing in the chat. I was going to say something else, but I wasn't meant to do that. So Verstappen has got to find, he's got to find 1/10. He's got to find 1/10. He's done it. He's on 8 seconds at the moment. He's now 7. He's flying right now. So Verstappen could be on course to gain his 2nd win in a row. I thought it would have been a gamble going Verstappen pitting on his set of ultras. But he probably knew about Chapelini's penalty. But does Verstappen know about the stop go? I don't think he does. So we'll just have to wait and see. They'll probably catch him anyway. So Chapelini's going to start the final lap of this race. It won't be for the win on track because Verstappen is 6 seconds now. I was hoping the battle was going to go all race, but I think how Verstappen did his pit stop definitely helped him massively to try and get the edge on him. So we are waiting to find out what is going on with the penalty situation on Chapelini. Verstappen's now 5 seconds. I can almost see him in the same camera shot then for a minute. That's a Sauber being lapped. Chapelini comes across the line. He wins on track, but it's not going to be on penalties. So Verstappen across the line. And he wins because of penalties. He wins the Austrian Grand Prix. The first person to break the different winner streak. Larkin gets his first podium of the season. Very good result from Larkin today. A good recovery drive at the end there on those ultra soft tyres. A freeway battle. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That could have been worse there. But that was a little bit too over-ambitious. As I think Owen has now got a puncher. Yes, he needs a puncher on his rear, I think, by what I've looked anyway. Oh my God. Was not expecting that. And Richter comes across the line, he gets a point. Oh my God. That made my heart race ever so slightly with that freeway ride. It would have been a cleaner freeway ride battle, but I don't know. So here we go then. We got the podium. We got a Haas. We got a McLaren and a Williams. Here he goes. Verstappen now extends his lead in the Drivers' Championship by quite some margin to his rivals. He is. I did say he's the one to watch out for, and I was right. So we are we're about to go and get the standings, actually. So here we go. Verstappen takes the win with Chapalili in second, Larkin in P3, which in P4, Jay Carty 5th, Conquest 6th, Cam K 7th, Owen in 8th, Ritson in 9th, Lorenzo in 10th. Ritson 20 seconds worth of penalties. What? Jack paid 11th, Niels 12th, Carmed's 13th, Dane Star 14th, and Joe 50th. So Carmed's, Dane Star, Joe, Huberto, Farber, Speed Center, RZDB, and Ben Gallagher have not finished. Only person out of the finishers not to get a penalty is our race winner, Verstappen. So it could have been cleaner for some of the guys, but we will have to wait and see what the stewards come out with. There's probably going to be a lot of people in the stewards, I think, tonight, but we will find out. But anyway, the next round will be in Britain next week in Silverstone, which should be a good track. It is the home race for pretty much almost everyone, apart from Chapalili, Verstappen, Lorenzo, Niels, Danestar, King, Cam K, Conquest. I'm looking forward to Britain. It always brings some great races to watch, and it should be interesting. So if you want some more Austria action, Austria Grand Prix action, don't forget to watch the races back tonight. We've had ILR 6 and 7 just gone, and we also had ILR 4 as well, which happened the same time as us. If you want to catch ILR Xbox, it is tomorrow night at 7:30. ILR 1 and 2 will be broadcast on Twitch, ILR 3 on YouTube, ILR 4 on Twitch. More information on the Twitch channels will be on the ILR Twitter account at roughly about 12 PM. So if you want to find out where it's being broadcasted, let us know. And then on Sunday we've got ILR 1, 2 and 3 PS4 and ILR Americas as well. Interestingly enough, I'm doing ILR 3 on Xbox and I'm filling in for ILR 3 on PS4 on Sunday. So I'm doing both ILR 3s this week. So that is quite weird, but I'm excited for those. So it is similar pace anyway. So looking forward to Sunday to seeing how ILR 3 PS4 goes. So if you want to see more of my commentary down on PS4, check me out then. But until now, we will see you for more ILR action tomorrow at 7:30 on whichever tier you want to tune into. It is entirely up to you. I'm doing ILR 3 Xbox if you want to watch me then. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good evening. And for ILR 5, we will see you same time next week, 8 o'clock for Silverstone. Good night.